Move the basketball, Clark?
Well, they've got two main ingredients. One, you've got to have a system that demands unselfishness, and then you need players that are willing to play unselfishly, and they've got both of those things.
Ball passes to Bridges. Here's Miller.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
He misses the free throw. Well, with the Hornets, they're still seeking their first NBA title, Clark.
Yep, and you think about all the talent that's come through the Queen City, BA. Playoff success has eluded them. I mean, hopefully it's just a matter of time before their fans have something to cheer about.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall.
Unusual for him. He'd been in a groove from the line.
Ingram with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. And that one's good. Ingram.
Virtually unfair. Actually, I'd say it is unfair for a 6'9" guy like Ingram to handle the pumpkin like that.
Ball no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Charlotte foul. LaMelo Ball. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Toronto shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
Emmanuel quickly. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. And quickly drops them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Ooh, it's stolen away. Dick, the pass to Quickly. Back to Dick. Dick tips it back in.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Toronto out in front, up by 6. And we'll be back with you shortly. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. On the court for Charlotte, LaMelo Ball is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Mason Plumlee. Then it's Miller. And it's Diabate in at the 4. Pass to Barrett. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Big effort, big reward for Barrett. Just what a jam.
And it's the Hornets ball. 8-point game. Miller outside. And here's Sexton. Now here's Ball. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point land. Barnes with the rebound. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
There's Ball with a three. Ball sticks the three.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It's Toronto with the advantage at the half. They have a nice 7-point lead. Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
They're running the offense beautifully this one, working for good looks. Confidence looks sky high. It's going to be hard for that defense to disrupt their.
Thanks for joining us.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Here's Quickly. Quickly and Barrett, they're the backcourt duo. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown. Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Here's Quickly. Ball with the rebound. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Trailing by 5. Fresh. That one's good.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
Here's Ingram. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Here's Ball. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
The third quarter comes to a close. Toronto out in front, leading by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. They've got Miles Bridges, Trey Mann out there with James. And it's Fresh in at the 5, down low. And rejected. And so they foul intentionally. Kelishvili's checked in for Toronto.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
To Murray Boyles. And that's an intentional foul.
Colin Sexton. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for two,
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. And here's Charlotte. Ball right side. Over quickly. Offensive rebound. Count it!
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow.
You can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
Timeout called. The Raptors. They lead by 4. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Scottie Barnes.
You know, honestly, I'm a bit in shock. I mean, he couldn't miss. Just look at this stat line. You got to really see it to believe it. Complete confidence and all-out effort from him. And, you know, he made sure this was his night in spades.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. They implored their guys to maintain their focus. The message was, don't commit any bad turnovers and no easy buckets. A simple message, Brian.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're trailing by 6. 19 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Ball, and he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Extending the team's lead. Just solid execution at the line.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They trail by 6. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Guys, your thoughts?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
15 seconds left in the fourth. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Boy, look how easily Bridges shoots through the contact there. I mean, his mechanics are strong, as is his body.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed it.
For 3, Bridges. Pass to Miller. Here's G. And nails the tray.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
And the Raptors call time here. They're leading by 3. 1 second left in the fourth. So a close game sees Toronto taking this one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish.